Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here.
Hello everybody.
Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. Things have got underway here pretty promptly.
Suarez really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Tries to pass it through.
It's rare for me to look at a fullback as a potential match winner, Peter, but with Roberto Carlos, I can make an exception.
He's not a defender at all, is he? He's a winger more than that.
Exactly, the Brazilian Express, up and down the line all the time, and a taker of audacious free kicks.
And it's Nedved. Pedri! And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Vitinha. Pretty cagey early on from both sides. That's an imaginative pass. Oh, it's come to nothing. Now it's Hullet. And this is Ibrahimovic. Yaya Toure. And it's Ferdinand. Cafu. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Cafu made a surge from full-back, as it turned out unsuccessfully. And it's Nedved. Pedri. Now it's Luis Suarez.
Well, it seems as if the message has been issued by both managers: don't concede the opener.
Hullet.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Tries to play it for chance! Whistle's gone and the referee has given a penalty. So a big, big chance now from 12 yards. This for the lead. And he's buried it! 1-0. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
A picture of confidence that was never missing.
A 1-0 lead established.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Yaya Toure. And here's Ibrahimovic. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And here's Nedved. He's cut it out. Roberto Carlos is looking to influence the game from out wide. Ronaldo chasing after it. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Pedri. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Oh, no joy this time. Roberto Carlos. Vitinha can so cleverly bypass the press. Looking for the run. Pedri. Look at the space here. Goes for a shot! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Cristiano Ronaldo really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Vietnam with the corner, they're first. And it's Nedved. And this is Roberto Carlos. And this is Nedved. Shoots! Oh, what has happened here? Gullit puts his foot on the gas. And the through ball. He's found a way through. Ferdinand did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Now it's Nedved. Pressure stays on, it is a corner.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Nedved goes short. Oh, well played, well played. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now that's well seen too. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with.
2 added minutes has been
And here's
indicated.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Cafu. Driving forward. Oh, that's a vigorous challenge. And there is the half-time whistle. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
Well, I don't mind admitting I wasn't expecting that. Still, I'm not complaining about a very good match with a surprising scoreline. Just don't ask me for a prediction, please.
Vietnam are in a pretty decent position after 45 minutes. 1-0 to the good. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Vietnam definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off.
Cristiano Ronaldo. That's a lovely, neat pass.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Pepe. Pinches it off him. Nedved, who needs just a moment to score a goal. Played back to the goalkeeper. Lam. Pepe. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Long ball by the goalkeeper. Played back. And it's Nedved. Lam. Cristiano Ronaldo being hunted in packs.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
Your impression so far, Jim?
They're ahead, but they're not playing as if they are. There seems to be more of an emphasis on protecting their lead than adding to it. It's all gone a little timid.
Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Well, that's well spotted. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Lam. Roberto Carlos. Now it's Pedri. Ball played for Xavi. Nedved. It's Nedved! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Substitution on the field. Number
Vietnam
12,
have their second corner now.
Number 13, Pedri. Number 6,
Roberto
Cham.
Carlos plays it short.
Number 7, Cristiano Ronaldo.
And it's Roberto Carlos.
Number 22, Suarez. Coming on the field.
Oh, super ball! Lovely, now then.
Number 8, Seydor.
Opts to
Number
play it back.
14, Number 18, Ibrahimovic. Number 11,
Italy
Bale.
appear to be happy to let their
Substitution in
front
progress.
players stay up front all the time. Bale! Oh, it's come loose. Defending was strong and firm. And this is Ibrahimovic. Seydorf.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Lam.
This is the time you need that pace.
And that is as far as they're going to go. Dembele. Can he finish? He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Well, they could break here. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Now it's Ibrahimovic. Cruyff. And Cruyff! It's loose, and there's a race. Oh, he's been caught napping. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Oh, that's fabulous. Looking for options for movement.
Italy really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Showing good fit. Takes a shot! It's a goal! We thought it was over! It's all square once more! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when
There
they
will be
go,
1
they may
minute
be in
at
at
a
one
time.
end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
The 90 minutes are up, 30 more to come.
Well, we can only hope we get an extra-time contest of similar ambition, provided fatigue doesn't begin to play a part.
So all square, we need a winner, and we will be back for extra time.
Volunteers for each block, please report to the staff room immediately. Substitutions taking place.
No winner in 90, 30 more to come. Vietnam pay the price for failing to close out the match in normal time. Can they avoid the same fate here, where the consequences are still more serious? Well read, and the danger is averted. And it's Cruyff. Cruyff unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And this is Ibrahimovic. Well, he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. Ibrahimovic was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Ah, he's given it away. Yaya Toure. Now it's Ibrahimovic. And he was quick to react. And here's Shevchenko. Distributed tidily. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Steaming on goalwards. Lam. And played cross-field, changing the point of attack.
That's a cracking pass to stretch the opposition.
We've reached the midway point in extra time.
We would like to inform you that CCTV
Well, it has been a punishing game, both physically and mentally. But does either team have what it takes to find a winner? And we're off for the final time. They have given it everything. It's been gruelling. But who will be standing at the very end? Pele. Now it's Shevchenko. It's a threatening ball. He's chosen to go back. And it's Zanetti.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
Bale. Oh, that's neat. Can he get it through? Big chance! Well, that looked awkward, but he had a good crack at it.
Well, in my opinion, set pieces are 50-50 moments, and this is a rather big one, and it all depends on the service.
And here's Roberto Carlos. Bale is onto this.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Roberto Carlos. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And that's it. Nothing to separate them. It is penalties.
It's a big well done to both defences for refusing to buckle under the pressure. Fatigue with focus is not the norm.
Just a quick announcement. And an exciting
Now the
one.
time for
We're
brave
about to announce
hearts
today's
and
lottery
strong
numbers.
minds.
Please watch the screen if you have a ticket.
An exchange of stares, and we're ready to go. And he puts them one up.
He knew exactly what he wanted to do there and executed it perfectly.
Dembele next in line, and here he is. Coolly done, one each.
Always a little more pressure when you're trailing, but it didn't show.
Ibrahimovic will take their second.
Well, he totally nailed that penalty, picked his spot, didn't change.
Shevchenko is second man up. Keeper's gone the wrong way.
Yeah, made his mind up very quickly and just didn't waver.
Bale is the third man to step forward. That's how it's done. He made the keeper commit.
Looks like he's done it 1,000 times. Never looked like missing.
Pele will take the third penalty. And he puts it away. 3-3. He steps up to take the fourth penalty. Oh, he's missed it, he's hit the post!
He didn't need to cut things so finely.
Toure is the fourth man to step up. Oh, he's hit the upright!
It's a brave attempt, but he really should be getting it on target.
Cruyff is the fifth volunteer.
Brilliantly done. Never took his eye off the keeper either.
Italy are looking to save match point. What poise! What noise!
I thought he did really well to hold his nerve then and score that penalty.
Some can barely watch here. Every kick potentially pivotal. Oh, good take. Keeper committed himself.
Good penalty. Completely wrong-footed, the keeper.
Italy must score here to stay in it. Saved! And there's your hero! Vietnam have done it. Taken to the very edge they may have been, but they have prevailed through sheer strength of personality.
Any litter in the bins provided.
Well, what a way to
Thank you for
finish
your
a long, hard
cooperation.
match. Those players can be really proud of their effort.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here.
everybody,
A
and
clear
welcome
night,
to
all
today's
the
match.
ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. And as you can see, we've already started here. Climbs up big! Firm header just off target.
And he did so well to get himself there. What a good effort.
So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into his stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that cool head that's required to pick a spot and finish everything off.
Yes, he's certainly the one who carries the hopes of his team. And he's forced to go back. Passing is crisp and sharp. And it's Seedorf. And this is Hullet. Distributed tidily. And he's cut it out.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Yaya Toure. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And played cross-field, changing the point of attack. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Nedved can so cleverly bypass the press. Vietnam have had plenty of possession, but few, if any, genuine chances. And here's Ibrahimovic. Seedorf. Now it's Mbappe. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Cafu. Italy upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is. It's rugged and robust, but it still needs plenty of intelligence and teamwork.
And it's Vieira. Nedved always looking for that half a chance. And the flag has stayed down. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Vieira does really well to win the ball there. Cafu. Vieira. And it's Nedved. Gullit did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Now it's Mbappe. Roberto Carlos. He's got away. And that's played in low. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. And it's Nedved. And the shot! And he's opted for the long pass. Nesta. Now it's Mbappe. Nedved. Gullit picks it up out wide. Tries to pass it through. Vieira. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Vieira proves just a little bit too strong. And this is Ibrahimovic. Oh, shooting chance! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Gullit actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
And it's been taken short. The ball goes... Up he goes! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. Nedved. Vieira. And here's Roberto Carlos. That's good play. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. Perhaps the final meaningful act of the first half.
I think it looks as if they're going to try and whip this one in with pace.
There will be 1 minute added time.
In he goes again! What a wonderful goal!
Well, players of his stature just live for moments like that. Another really important contribution as we near half-time, and it can make such an impact on each mindset.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky. It'll come your...
And that'll be the final action of the first half. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Vietnam really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
And it's Nedved. Oh, well played, well played. Nedved. Now that looks a decent ball. Yaya Toure is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. And here's Ibrahimovic. Nedved. Nedved will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. And he's intervened well there. And that has left him in a heap. Pass just lacking in accuracy. Nesta spots it and intercepts. Looking for options for movement. Lam. Out to the right.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Lam got a long way forward to join the attack. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Cafu is looking to influence the game from out wide. Vietnam still trailing by one and looking here to take it up a notch after the break.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
And this is Nedved, and he's managed to get free. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And it's Lam.
Vietnam really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Now it's Roberto Carlos. Nesta. Quality ball. Pullet is firing after that one.
Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders popping up in these positions.
Tries to get it clear. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Pirlo. Nedved. And here's Mbappe. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Great vision. Ibrahimovic was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. Not the most accurate pass. Oh, he's been caught napping.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended. A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Some resolute defending there.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Vietnam are looking desperate here, short on time and options.
At least they're going about it as they should, having brought this on themselves.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
And that could set him on his way. He's found a way through.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
And he welcomes it in. Khac. Ibrahimovic looking understandably energised after his goal. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. It's a promising position, engages and forces him off the ball. And that will be the final act. Quite a game, and one that was always on a knife edge until the very final whistle. No shortage of endeavour, effort, at times effervescence, but just one goal to show for all
Just
of that.
a quick announcement, it is now time for our
Your
special
final
lottery.
thoughts, Jim?
Please
Well, the
grab
way the
tickets you were
manager
given
has
when you
stormed
walked
down
in
the
through
tunnel
gates.
lends itself to an almighty telling off for such a timid, docile display.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here.
Hello, everybody,
Gorgeous,
and welcome
gorgeous
to
evening. The
today's
skies
match.
are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. And as you can see, we've already started here. An instinctive delivery. Chance here to counter. And they're not going to make any further progress now. And this is Cruyff. He's away. Thinks about the shot. Shot a goal! Goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Now it's Seedorf. Now, can they get him away? And that is expertly dealt with.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
And it's Vieira. Pinches it off him. Rummenigge. Cruyff. Xavi. Oh, that was vital. Vietnam leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. Vieira. And here's Hullet. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Oh, easy pickings there.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
And this is Hullet. And this is... And a chance! That's another chance! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And it's Roberto Carlos. Nesta. Xavi. And it's Xavi. Now it's Hullet. Now that looks a decent... Hullet! And he has kept it out somehow.
Hullet clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Vietnam with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Nedved. And here's Vieira. And this is Hullet. And Hullet! Oh, split-second reaction.
Hullet really must be thinking what he has to do to score there. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Nedved, who's short, takes aim and crosses. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And this is Yaya Toure. Cafu. And this is Yaya Toure. Crosses in. Big header! Smashing delivery, just didn't do enough with it.
Yeah, that was really sharp. That kind of delivery can play havoc with defences.
Stood up well to him there. Vieira puts his foot on the gas. Now it's Ibrahimovic. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped. Vietnam can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
Roberto Carlos is always looking to play quality balls. Nesta. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Vietnam have reclaimed it. Yaya Toure. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Vieira. Delicate ball, and it needs to be. Xavi. It's Seedorf. Rummenigge. Spread out to the left. And it's Seedorf. For Xavi.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Yaya Toure. Seedorf. Passing is crisp and sharp. Rummenigge touches it back.
That's good pressure. It gave him no other choice.
And there is the half-time whistle. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. Reflections on the first half?
Vietnam really have looked very good in transitions, so I'll be expecting more of the same in this second half. They just need to remain patient and just wait for that chance to break again.
Vietnam can be fairly satisfied then. It's so far so good for them, and it's 1-0 at the break. And we are back on the way.
Vietnam definitely want to carry on in a similar manner.
Hullet! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Corner number 2 then. Nedved with the short one. And the shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Backward it goes. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Seedorf plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Now it's Roberto Carlos. Xavi. And it's Seedorf. And that could set him on his way. Big chance! Oh, nearly, but not quite. Vietnam have their second corner now. Oh, that's a fine interception. Rummenigge. Great chance! He's got a goal! A 2-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. And that was as close to certain as can be.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
And now he has 2. Vietnam are doing very nicely, thank you.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Cafu was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. So we've reached the hour mark. Pullet was only too happy to help out in defence.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Can he get it through? Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Italy are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Real chance! He's scored! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Substitution on the field. Number 8.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Xavi.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Karl-Heinz Rummenigge. Coming on the field.
And here's Shevchenko. Roberto Carlos.
Number 14. Peeler.
Vieira.
Number 12.
Yaya Toure is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender.
Number 22.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Substitutions taking place.
A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Vietnam clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly. Italy have their third corner. They've played it short.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Good read, needed to be.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
I have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. And he's managed to get free. Oh, well played. Oh, good spread. Lam. He has found the way through. Pedri. He's played it back.
Modern football for you and all that pressing.
And it's Nedved. Now it's Shevchenko. Bullet. Italy finding their passes. He's picked his way through. Oh, somewhat off target.
Substitution.
Italy are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now. Nedved powering forward here. Oh, no joy this time.
Vietnam really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
Driving forward. Pelé. Vietnam, moments now away from seeing this one out.
Added time.
Oh, super ball! Oh, shooting chance! And he's cleared it out of harm's way. And that is a little undercooked. Oh, he's bustling through here. He's got away. No, it's not getting there. And that is as far as it goes. Vietnam can finally smile now. They have held on in a difficult watch for both sets of fans. A truly emotional roller coaster, that. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
This was all about tactics, Peter.